everybody, and welcome to Paltry Squabbles. It's a podcast about arguing about stuff.
We fight a lot. Blaine, you sound a little off today. What's going on, buddy?
My name is Blaine, that's Alex. Do you remember last week, which is also 3 weeks ago-ish, back in episode 9?
In episode 9, yeah.
Yeah, well, we mentioned the ability to eat an entire bag of Totino's pizza rolls.
Oh, yeah, dude, can you imagine? God, the shit that would do to you.
What gross bitch would do something like that?
Like, seriously, who?
Well, I was, listening back to that episode when it dropped, and I was like, I'm gonna do it.
Oh my god, you listen to your own podcast? Full of yourself much?
I do, call me crazy. I'm narcissistic, what can I say? But anyway, I was like, oh, that's a bad idea. I'm gonna go do that. So, I went out, and I went and bought some pizza rolls.
Hell yeah.
My grocery store has 2 different options. There is a 15 count bag and a 50 count bag. And I could have went, on the easy route, like, I ate a whole bag. It was 15, haha, idiot. But I was like, it would be doing a disservice to everyone if I didn't take the 50.
Blaine's over here like, no, I'm the idiot today.
They think they can trick me?
I'll show them all. I'll eat all 50 pizza rolls.
So, yeah, I'm feeling some gastrointestinal distress currently.
I fucking bet you are, buddy.
It wasn't great. I was gonna say, we did too much Joey Chestnut talk, but I feel like Joey Chestnut.
Oh. Interesting.
I feel like I'm about to explode.
Well, I've just cracked into one of these bad boys I got here. I really, this is my first time trying this. I managed to find hard Mountain Dew at my local Walmart today.
And I thought I was bad.
So obviously, such a ridiculous concept, I need to put it in me. I've just cracked one open. Not bad. It kind of just tastes like flat Mountain Dew.
Flat Mountain Dew? Isn't it supposed to be a seltzer?
I mean, it's not flat. It just tastes like what flat Mountain Dew tastes like.
So gross.
But not terrible.
Mountain Dew in general for me is gross now. Like, I got it when I ordered food one time, and I took a little sip, and I was like, this sucks.
I mean, I like it, but it's a lot. I do not drink it often.
I used to like me some Mountain Dank, but I've been taking, like, the couple times recently that I took a sip of it, I was like, what'd they do? It's
certainly an assault on your taste buds.
Yeah, all that acid attacking your teeth and your enamel, scraping away.
And just imagine what it's doing to your, innards.
Oh, I know what's happening with my innards right now.
Very bad things.
They're crying.
Blaine, you should go to the bathroom.
Like I want to do. Yeah, if I dip in the middle of recording, like if I'm mid-sentence and I just take off, just know where I went.
I'll leave silence that entire time and edit in just a bunch of fart noises.
Oh, you could probably hear it from here.
I had a roommate that happened with once. It was after
what?
He'd left hot dogs out for 24 hours. 24 hours before eating them. And later that night, I just saw him get up and dart to the restroom. And what I heard after that was unsurprising but disturbing.
An orchestra? Why the fuck did he leave hot dogs out for that long?
I have no idea.
What is wrong with him?
They were out on the kitchen counter. The refrigerator was at best 2 steps away. Or at worst. At worst, 2 steps away.
Did he think you have to de-thaw refrigerated hot dogs?
I don't know.
That's confusing to me. Okay, well, whatever. I'm gonna try to power through this episode, but as you can imagine, after eating 50 goddamn pizza rolls, I'm not feeling great. But I'm gonna put on a brave face that you can't see because this is an audio thing, and we're gonna power through.
He was talking to me while he was eating them. You should have heard him when he was like, I have 14 left.
It was the worst moment of my life. I have never felt such distress. I was like, I have this many. Are you there, God? It's me. Eat my pizza rolls for me. Alex,
Yeah.
how do you feel about glitter?
Dude, I fucking love glitter. Are you kidding me? It's so sparkly.
Why? I mean, I know you just told me it's so sparkly, but why?
It's so sparkly and fun, and it glints in the sunlight. Dude, glitter fucking rules.
I like glitter in one instance only.
Glitter glue, because glitter glue also fucking rules.
Okay, 2 instances. Have you ever been to a music festival before?
Yes.
Have you seen the people that like put glitter like in their hair to, style and look cool?
Oh yeah, the girls did that, the flag girls did that in marching band one year.
Yeah. Okay, that is when I appreciate glitter.
If you had lit a match on that school bus from all the hair product, it would have gone up in flames.
But yeah, that is the only, besides glitter glue, those are the only 2 instances where I appreciate glitter and respect it. Every single other use of glitter, trash, awful, I hate it.
What do you mean? It's fucking awesome. You get it, you put it on a thing, and now that thing shines. Just like your spirit.
My spirit ain't shining right now.
Your spirit's always shining, friend. Sometimes you just lose the light.
I should have did this, but like a day that we weren't gonna record, so I would have more energy, because I am not feeling up to it right now after my mistake.
Just told the story. Well, it's too late now. We've done too much to back it up.
We're already in it. Alright, I need to pump my energy up, baby. Let's do this. Hey, glitter sucks. Let me tell you why.
Fucking why?
Tell me. It gets everywhere.
Bitch.
It sucks. It stays on you forever. Have you tried to clean glitter ever, Alex? It doesn't. It doesn't clean.
Good. You don't understand. This is a positive. Everyone's always like, well, I'm going to use the glitter and then it's going to be everywhere forever. Fucking awesome. Do you guys not walk through a room and then see a glint of a thing in sunlight and like think, oh, what's that? I must investigate, and look really close. And you're like, oh, there's a little piece of glitter. Hell yeah. Is that like not a normal thing that people do?
So you're going to get glitter on your floor everywhere, and you're going to see a glint of glitter on the floor, and then you're just going to dive into it like, oh, what's that?
Yes!
Oh, that's glitter. It's on the floor. Let me rub my face down in the glitter.
There was a thing that shined at me that made me very happy, you know? I like shiny things. I like glitter. You get glitter everywhere. That's very many shiny things for me to look at and appreciate. Glitter's fantastic.
It's coarse, rough, irritating, and it gets everywhere.
Sounds like my kind of product.
That's a Star Wars Episode 3 reference.
I've seen one Star Wars all the way through.
I was there.
You were?
It's Empire, in case anyone was wondering.
Here's a hot take. I don't like Star Wars. Empire was boring.
It's like the best Star Wars movie, homie.
Yeah, and they took 2 hours to tell like a 20-minute story. They could have done that in the length it takes to watch a SpongeBob episode.
What do you mean? Not even close.
Okay, let me tell you what happens in Empire Strikes Back. Spoiler alert, but this movie came out in like the 80s, so you know.
Early 80s, yeah.
So, first you're on a cold planet. Luke's out lost doing something. He almost dies. He fucking climbs into an animal to stay warm. They're all like, oh, where's Luke? We gotta go find him. And then, like, people attack or whatever. They're like, oh, we gotta get Luke, get the fuck out of here. So they do. And then Luke sees a vision and it's all like, oh, you gotta go fucking learn how to be a Jedi from Yoda, dumbass. He's like, oh, okay. So he kind of splits off. So then Luke goes and meets Yoda. And Yoda's like, oh, here's how you do this. Meanwhile, Han and Leia are sitting there trying to flee. Then they go to a meteor. They get into the meteor. The meteor tries to eat them because it's a thing. And then they leave. And then they meet up with Han Solo, shady. They meet up with Han Solo's shady friend. And then Han Solo's shady friend actually, because he's a super fucking shady guy, stabs them in the back and calls Darth Vader. And then Darth Vader freezes them. And then Luke's all like, hey, don't do that. And then Darth Vader's all like, I'm your dad. And Luke's all like, oh, what the fuck? And then he gets his hand cut off. The end.
That was a very surprisingly accurate, like, summing up the entire movie right there. I'll be honest, that's impressive.
2 hours to get there.
But it makes sense. You have to, like, there's more world building that's happening throughout that entire movie. It's so well done. Like, it's not about, like, the action as much as it is about, like, telling the story as it happens.
I just told the story. Okay, so for my own self-masturbatory purposes, I would like to say we did not discuss this beforehand. This came about very naturally, and I have not seen this movie in a year and a half. So I'm very proud with my recap, actually. I remembered a lot.
Yeah, it was a very impressive and accurate, like, summary. But, oh no, Empire's a fantastic movie.
It was so boring. Like, what I said just sounded exciting, but now imagine that, but it takes 2 hours. And some of what I said was, like, superfluatory stuff, or what... I can't say that word.
Hey, do you want to try that word again?
Honestly, no. It was extra stuff. It was superfluous. See? Shouldn't have tried it.
I mean, superfluous.
Superfluous. I'm sorry. I've been hitting the dew, so,
You've been on the mountain?
Although, I mean, this shit is like 5%, so I'm like a beer in. Yeah, I don't know. It's just not a very good movie to me. This is the topic now. It's like the beginning part. The issue is there's just nothing going on there either. They're in a cold place hiding out, and then Luke has to go out by himself because that's how he's going to get a message from his dead friend. And
that's not how it works.
And then they get attacked. They're like, gotta go find Luke, and then they get him. And I mean, that takes like 20 minutes in of itself.
See, what happens is, the Empire sends a drone, or a droid, down. The rebels find it, they shoot it, they're like, okay, we know exactly where they are now.
And the Empire, is that the Jedis or the Sith?
That's the government.
Wait, okay.
The good guys are the rebels. From our perspective, at least.
Okay, so then the Empire's the Sith?
Yeah, but they're not, like, the Sith. It's just 2 Siths, and the rest of them are just soldiers. But yes,
yeah, whole rectangles aren't all squares. All squares are rectangles, sort of dealio.
Yeah. So, yeah, they attack them, and they lose. Which, I appreciate in, like, movies and TV shows where the good guys lose, sometimes, because having the good guy win every single time, and, like, knowing, like, oh, this is gonna win. Like, they're gonna win, they're on the good side.
Right, no, literally, it keeps you on your toes. Because it is nice having a movie be unpredictable, so that the stakes feel more real.
Yeah, basically the entirety of Empire is just the good guys losing. Like, every battle, the good guys are losing.
For like,
which I appreciate the hell out of.
Though.
Yeah, it's good. And by the way, Lando is the shady guy you're talking about. He doesn't sell them out on purpose. The Empire's already there, and, like, there's nothing he can really do. He helps them after, Han gets frozen.
No, I'm pretty sure, if I'm remembering this right, he sold them out on purpose.
No.
He was being cagey.
See, you didn't watch episode 6. So you don't know that Lando helps them, like, completely.
Sounds like a retcon to me. He was being real cagey.
He helps them escape too. Like, in Empire, he helps them escape Cloud City.
Yeah, but it seemed like an, oh no, what have I done type of deal. I think he sold them out for money.
No, he didn't, though. The Empire was already there. He was basically forced to, like, lead them into this place. Like, lead them into the trap.
Still help them out. Because, yeah, I remember C-3PO, like, found out about it, but then he got his head ripped off or something.
His entire body.
Is that not the same thing?
Well, his head, his entire body.
I mean...
all of him.
Yeah. If his head's ripped off, his entire body is ripped off of his head. It's all really a matter of perspective.
His entire, like, limbs His arms, his legs,
I
his
see,
head.
like piece by piece.
Yeah, everything. But no, Empire... I mean, yeah, like, if you don't like Star Wars, you don't like Star Wars. That's totally fine. We mainly went to that movie. It was in a drive-in. They were showing Shrek in Empire, so, like...
And
what the fuck?
I should mention,
Why not?
I did not necessarily enjoy the movie in of itself. Still a great fun experience with my friend Blaine. His car died. We had to go ask the the drive-in place for a battery jumper, which they gladly obliged.
Yep, it was a good time. I fell asleep during Empire because we watched Shrek all the way through. We were like halfway into Empire, and then I fell asleep because it was late. I'm old. I fall asleep during movies now.
That just meant more popcorn for me.
Did we even get popcorn?
No, I don't think so. It was a lie I told for the podcast to embellish our story.
Oh yeah, we bought all the popcorn. I was like, hey, your popcorn maker? I'll take it all. Just let me buy the popcorn maker itself.
Drown it in butter. Blaine, do you ever get extra butter on your popcorn? I love extra butter on my popcorn.
I do like a thin layer on the top, and that's it. I don't want to overdo it. I don't want my hands to be greasy and gross, but I do appreciate a little bit of extra butter taste.
Oh no, I love.
I want a hit. I want a hint of extra butter. I want to taste it. I don't want to see it on my hands. I don't want my hands to be glowing.
I am going to die of a heart attack in like 10 years.
From all the movie theater butter you're adding onto that? Do you, like, is your movie theater one that they give you the popcorn, then you go do the butter yourself?
No.
Or is it a place that they do the butter for you?
They usually do the butter. And pretty much everywhere I've seen.
So do you basically go to the movie theater and when you order popcorn, you'll just say, fuck that shit up with butter, please?
Do you know what's fucked up? At the hockey games I go to, they serve popcorn in a paper bag. How are you gonna fuck that shit up with butter if you're giving it to me in a paper fucking bag?
It'll show everyone around you how disgusting you are.
Exactly. I would like to. I mean, dark movie theater. Nobody can see my disgusting secrets. Now at the hockey game, maybe let's be honest. If you're looking disgusting, they're going to put you on the jumbotron. But that just means you're a good hockey fan.
Yeah, no one's gonna see how stained yellow your entire bag is. When I used to work at the movie theater, like, the employees couldn't take, a full, large bag for customers. We had our own, smaller white paper bags, and if, one of our employees would get that and drown it in butter, oh, you could tell. It wasn't uncommon for me to go to the back and see one of those bags just completely yellow. It was gross. But, I mean, I respect it.
Blaine, I'm really fighting the urge to make a pissed on the bag joke.
God damn it, Alex. We're only, 20 minutes into this, and you already made a piss joke?
That's why I was fighting the urge, but I couldn't. I had to say it.
Oh, speaking of piss.
We're already on the train, so...
Okay, so I was not present at this time. Some of my coworkers were cleaning a movie theater, and one of them found a bag that was sitting in the cup holder. She went to take the bag, she picked it up, saw that there was, liquid inside of it, so she sniffed it.
Why?
And, oh boy, that bag was filled with piss.
Why would you sniff a movie theater patron's liquid bag? Never, ever sniff a movie theater patron's liquid bag.
Well, she didn't know what was in the bag.
And she should have left it that way.
What? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna grab the bag and just chuck it into your, broom and chuck it into your dustpan without knowing what it is?
You're gonna bring a trash can over to chuck it directly into the trash can, and then you're gonna go wash your hands and pretend you didn't see anything.
But yeah, that bag was filled with piss.
Of course it was. That was probably one of the better things it could have been filled with.
I was gonna say I disagree, but you're probably right. But that is pretty far down the list, having a bag filled with piss.
I mean, absolutely, yeah. All right, we're kind of off track, so why don't you, Why don't you throw a Would You Rather at me?
Shout out to Elsa. She's the one that found the bag of piss. It was a tragic day in that movie theater's history. The Would You Rather I have for us today. Would you rather Alex? Breathe underwater or fly?
Oh shit, both would be so cool.
I feel like they're not exactly like comparable. Like usually would you rathers are like this thing and this other like similar thing. This one's just kind of two different things.
In a way, but in
Sort
another
of.
way, it's like they're both density based. Water and air
And one you go down, the other you go up,
right.
kind of. Okay, it sort of.
Anyway, I think I gotta go. Those would both be dope, but I gotta go fly. I want to skydive one of these days. I want to.
Oh my
know
god, so do
what
I.
it is like being in the air.
The closest I've done to skydiving, I jumped off the Strat building in Las Vegas. But it was like a controlled descent. It wasn't like a free fall or anything. I want to do that again. Or skydive also. I want to jump off of shit.
Blaine, we should take skydiving classes. I don't think they're that expensive.
Oh, I would love to do that. My god, I just want to jump off of shit.
Right?
Like, is that weird? I want to like safely. I want to safely jump off a bridge and shit. I just want to do shit like that.
I want to experience free fall towards the inevitable death of the ground and then cheat that motherfucker with a parachute. Teach death what humanity can do.
We're gonna start our own Final Destination movie. Why have they not done a skydiving Final Destination thing?
That would be so sick.
Like they've done an amusement park roller coaster. They've done highways.
They've done fucking pool drain sucks your organs out.
Sucks out your asshole. But that wasn't the main crash. That was like someone after the fact. Do you want to know how? Like the reason he gets down and gets his asshole sucked?
What is that? Because I don't recall. That's the only Final Destination I've seen.
He drops a quarter.
Oh my fucking god. Can you imagine how much of a dumb bitch you'd feel dying over a fucking quarter?
Yeah. There's a gratuitous sex scene that just happens, right? And the guy's like, well, I'm done. Time to walk out into the pool. So he's walking out.
Did he not stop by the showers?
No.
God, public pools are the worst.
He's in like what's one of those things? Like one of the big tents that's right next to the pool. I forget what they're called.
Oh, like shit. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. What are they called in a park? Like the pavilion.
I'm trying to Google what the fuck. A cabana. It's a cabana, I think. Yeah, I think it's a cabana. Yeah, anyway, he fucks a girl in a cabana right next to the pool. And then he's like, I'm done now. Time for me to walk around the pool. And he drops his quarter. So he was like, oh shit, well, I gotta go find that quarter.
Well,
so he dives in.
The meter was running, so it's like...
Yeah, he jumps in, he finds that quarter next to the drain. He grabs it, then he's like, the drain's like, come here, and sucks him down and keeps him there. And the pressure from, the drain gets so high, it's like, sucks everything out of him. It might be the stupidest death in any Final Destination movie I've seen.
I love how that movie ends, too. Because, if I recall, there were, two people who were like, wow, we actually did it. We actually made it out. We cheated the system. And then a truck just crashes through the fucking wall.
Those are so stupid. Like, that's like, who in their right mind, like, one of them, it was one of the, last ones they made. They're walking across the street, and then all of a sudden an ambulance comes out of nowhere and just smashes into one of them. And I was like, is the driver not looking? Are none of these drivers paying any attention? Just like, whoops, I just smashed into someone. Because it happens so often in those movies. Nobody knows how to drive in those movies.
So anyway, what would you prefer between flying or breathing underwater?
I was gonna say, if only that guy picked breathing underwater.
I don't
He could have stayed down there.
That would have saved his asshole.
Well, he was also kind of drowning. But yeah, it wouldn't have saved his asshole. I would choose breathe underwater over flying, honestly.
Just in case you get your asshole sucked by a pool drain?
Exactly. See, I watch a shit ton of the deep sea like documentaries and stuff, and just deep ocean fascinates me. I want to go in a sub and go, underwater and just experience everything with my own eyes.
That would be very fucking cool.
Because it's just the mystery of what's down there.
Untouched world by humanity for the most part. So much shit that, like, we just haven't had the chance to see. I mean, we've had quite a few expeditions, but it's nothing like land. You have to prepare heavily for an expedition like that, and you cannot stay for long.
Yeah, and, like, being, like, all the famous shipwrecks, like, the Titanic. My god, I want to see the Titanic with my own eyes. I want to look at that. I don't know if this Would You Rather is accounting for, like, yeah, you can breathe underwater, but if you go too deep, you're gonna get crushed by pressure.
Now, I think that defeats the spirit of the question.
So, I want to do breathe underwater. I could get hired as, someone that investigates. I could just, go on these expeditions. They're gonna be in the sub. I can be just swimming. Like, they're gonna be dropping down in the sub, and I'll just hold on to the outside. Like, alright, what do you want me to look at? Like, go into this room in the Titanic, and they're like, no problem.
I hope the sub gets Wi-Fi so we can still record episodes.
Oh my god, could you imagine an underwater episode?
That would be fucking sick. I would be jealous as hell, though. The whole time I'd sound secretly salty because I would be.
Yeah, you're gonna be flying while doing the episode. I'm gonna be underwater. The only thing you're gonna hear is, like, if you're taking a video and it's super windy outside.
Yeah,
and you can't hear shit.
I'm shouting and you can hear that I'm shouting, but you still can't make out anything over the wind.
Meanwhile, me underwater, like...
The episode would be an audio nightmare, but it would be fucking great.
Good luck getting any useful audio out of that, Alex. Good luck editing that. But... So yeah, breathing underwater. Also, if you aren't someone that's interested in stuff like that, just loot. All those shipwrecks, like the Costa Concordia wreck off of Italy. Oh, you could have looted so much shit under there. And if cops come, the sea cops, the sea police, if they come...
Fuck, I hate the sea police.
You could just escape them by swimming... further down, swim underwater. Like, keep swimming lower and lower to escape the sea police. It's that easy. You could do so many heists.
That's the things that...
that's undersea heists with breathing underwater.
That's the thing they don't tell you in maritime sea law. Is, you can just escape by swimming further down.
Swim further down where they can't see you. Swim, to the side. And then swim up wherever you end up being. Like, it would be so easy. Or swim down, find a whale, swim up to it, just grab onto its little fin, hold hands with the whale, and then they'll take you wherever the fuck.
Okay, but imagine how fun it would be scaring the shit out of somebody on an airplane. Like, slamming up against their window and screaming, "Oh god, no, help me on!" And then just flying away, but making it look like you got ripped into the air.
See, I was thinking it would be like one of those, what is it? What's that TV show? The Twilight Zone. It'll be like that one Twilight Zone episode where that guy's in the plane and he sees someone walking towards him on the wing.
Dude, fuck that shit. I'm out.
Yeah, could you imagine doing something like that to someone?
Wait. Oh no. On an airplane, I can't be out. I am anyway. Hand me a parachute, I'm out. I know how to work one of these things. You pull the cord and you don't die, I think.
Airplane gremlin?
Oh my god, I could be the airplane gremlin.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's called Gremlin on the Wing. It's from 1983.
Life goals.
Oh my god, yeah. This would be terrifying to see. Alex, I'm gonna link you this video. I know we're recording, but just click through this a little bit. It's kind of creepy, I'll be honest. Like, just looking out and seeing this thing, like, causing a ruckus on the wing.
Oh my god. It's so dark and you can't see anything clearly, and it's just sitting there ripping things apart. There's a storm striking the plane wing left and right. Oh, this
yeah,
is
that
sick.
Could be you, Alex.
I need to watch The Twilight Zone.
Imagine how terrifying you can be being able to fly like that. But, like, I feel like flying is gonna get old real quick. Because Yeah, I mean, like, what else are you gonna do?
Hey, beats driving in the city, am I right?
Like, yeah, it'll be cool, but you're gonna run out of, like, stuff to do.
True,
Like, how
but
far... Like, yeah, you can fly, like, around the world, maybe, but
to my
it's
joke,
like-
I think it would be very practical, though.
it would be much more practical than breathing underwater. I will give you that. That's much more practical than my choice. But I think overall, just... it's got a coolness factor to breathing underwater. Like I said, shipwrecks, deep sea life that you can see, just all of that.
Yeah, but you can be wrecked so easy. Like, okay, fish boy, boom, gotcha.
I'll take my spear. Oh, you want to fuck with me, colossal squid? Like 3 of you have ever been seen before in the world? Not today, bitch. And then you just stab it, and it's like, oh fuck, I gotta go.
Yeah, what if that's an endangered creature, Blink?
Who gives a shit? What are they gonna do? Arrest me? They can't catch me. I'm underwater.
Shit, you're right.
Oh, now what would really terrify someone? Go up to a submarine. You can fly up to a plane. I'll go down to the submarine and scare the shit out of those sub people.
Oh my god, we need to start a prank channel.
Now that would be a good one. Go, like, the porthole. Do they even have, like, portholes on submarines?
Everything I know about submarines has come from fictional media, so...
Navy submarines don't have windows or portholes. Ah, damn.
No windows, even?
No.
Fuck.
Submarines only have periscopes for outside vision, and those are only used close to the surface. That's boring.
That's boring as hell.
I want to startle some submarine folk. Civilian submarines have windows. Military ones don't. But how far down do civilian submarines go?
Yeah, what's a civilian submarine? Has this been an option this whole time?
Triton submarines, the world's finest submersibles.
Blaine, we need to start a GoFundMe so that we can... Okay, so if we get to like
Oh.
5,000 follows, we buy our own submarine, but we'll need to GoFundMe.
I see. Okay, it's basically what they use to record those deep sea documentaries, those subs.
Oh, yeah, I can see how that's not classified as military now that I think about it.
Yeah.
Civilian just doesn't seem quite right either, but...
Yeah, using, like, that terminology just makes me think, like, yeah, any old Joe can just go out and buy a submarine.
Hey, you got your submarine license, right, sir? Yeah, I sure do. Oh, alright, that's good enough for me. Let's get you in one of these bad boys.
Let's see, how much does this cost? Probably too much.
At least a couple million, I'd bet. At least 1 million. I'm going to put it at 1.25 millos.
Ooh, Aston Martin has a sub?
Jesus, what? That's crazy. Maybe there are luxury subs.
Oh, god damn, this looks slick. Woo, baby. God, oh, and you can pick your own color? Oh, babe, let's go. It can go to a depth of 500 meters.
Oh, damn, that's pretty fucking far.
A pilot and 2 passengers, so we can bring all our friends along. Well, 2 of our friends.
Whatever. I was gonna say, unless we're both the pilot, we'll take turns sitting on each other's lap.
Yes, please.
And then that way we could bring 2 friends.
Bro, are you seeing this?
Oh, I'm looking
Aston
at
Martin?
we gotta get the purple one, right?
Oh, of course. Purp's my favorite color.
That's because it's a great color.
I kind of want to see that Morning Frost white, though. That would look slick.
Oh, it would look slick. Oh my god, and the seats match the outside? These are fucking sleek. I'm disappointed that it doesn't give us a price, but I'm sure it's the sort of thing where it's like, if you have to ask, it's out of your range.
We have to get this Triton 36,000, because this is full ocean depth.
Oh, hell yes.
Because, holy shit. I don't know how much it costs. Probably too much. Alex, want to go halvesies?
Yeah, definitely. We just gotta start getting rich. So we gotta figure out how to get rich first, and then we'll go halvesies.
Please start listening to our podcast.
Please.
We want to buy a Triton 36,000.
If you guys let us buy a submarine, first off, we'd have to do an underwater episode, yeah?
Yeah, 11,000 meter depth this can go to.
Alright, well, for now, I think we're pretty off topic.
I don't care. I want to buy a submarine.
I do too, but I think it's time to go to the chill out tent. Please, somebody give us a submarine. Or, like, just let us use yours.
Yeah, can we just get it for 15 minutes? We'll bring it right back.
We're not bringing it back, right? Like, we're just...
No, I'm just gonna...
You give somebody a submarine and they're fucking outie, right? Like, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna lie. What are they gonna do? Find us underwater? Like, hey, you owe me that sub.
Listen, we just gotta move to a different country, because, like, if we steal their sub...
No, I'm gonna live underwater now.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Alright, fine, let's go to the tent.
Alright, I'll see you there. Alright, so welcome back, everybody. Me and Blaine here in this tent. We're chilling. We're chilling out. It's a chill out tent. So,
I was gonna say I'm feeling slightly better from earlier, but I'm not.
Oh, you're not? Why not?
I mean, I'm feeling a little better.
That's good. That means the pizza rolls you're becoming one with the pizza rolls. They're becoming one with you. You are a single entity.
I am Pizza Roll. That would be funny. Our next episode that we record, I just said, "Hey, I'm Pizza Roll."
If we remember, we will. He will. I'll make him.
I'm not going to.
I'm not going to remember, so probably.
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. I'm not going to remember. Yeah, so Alex, on top of the horrible thing I've done earlier today, there's another nifty, fun little thing I like to do.
What's that?
So you know the coffee chain. Is that even how you say something like that?
Yeah, a coffee chain.
A coffee chain?
The chain of coffee.
You know the coffee chain Starbucks, right?
I've heard of them once or twice. They're popular in, like, California or something, right?
They're popular in, like, everywhere.
Actually, side note, I do remember once being in, I think it was the Georgia airport, and I could literally see a Starbucks from the Starbucks.
Damn, 2 in like 15 feet, huh?
I mean, it was more than 15, but I don't think it was even quite 100. There were 2 Starbucks very close together.
I wonder how big of rivals they are. Do you think there's a brutal territory war between those 2 Starbucks?
Almost definitely.
What is it? What would be those Starbucks' gang names? The Sirens versus
the Ventis.
Well, the Siren is their logo.
And Venti is their confusing size. And I think it's the big one.
It is. I think it's because it's 20 ounces.
That's what I've heard, yeah.
And Venti is Italian for large, I think.
Well,
I don't know.
20.
I don't
It would be
remember.
because it's 20 ounces and Venti is Italian for 20.
Yeah, I forget how that worked. But anyway, I've been going to this specific Starbucks for a few years now. And I chat, with the baristas there, have fun. And a while ago, I started doing a thing where I don't order anything. I just say, just get me something of your choice. Now, I don't know if that's particularly like a thing that people like in customer service type things, like, food service, drink service, stuff like that. But I did it anyway. No one really complained about it to me.
I think
so. I just continued on with it.
From when I was a barista, I definitely would have had fun with it. I think that would have been a lot of fun. But also, I saw like 3 customers a night, so there's sort of a time difference there.
But yeah, I did that, and it was fun. It started out as like normal stuff that they would give me, like, oh, this is something I myself order all the time, and I was like, awesome, great, let's go. And then it just went into, let's see what the worst thing in the entire world we can give this dude. And my god, that was so much fun. I've been getting not only like fantastic, amazing drinks, but also the worst diabolical shit you can imagine at a place like that. They throw everything.
I'm sorry to
in
cut
there.
you off there, but when you said the worst diet, I was certain you were going to say the worst diarrhea. Continue.
It possibly has given me diarrhea. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I've been getting the worst shit in the world there, and also the best, and I love it. It's so much fun. I don't even tell, like, if they say, like, if they want me to narrow it down a little bit, like, oh, hot or iced, I just say yes. And then they give me a look, and they're like, all right. And then they just go on. And some of them, I think, have a lot of fun. They're like, ooh, I'm so excited. I've been looking forward to this dude to come in. Let's see what garbage I can give him. Because I go to the exact same one every time. I'm pretty much the guy, the known customer at that place. I don't mean to brag. But yeah, I have fun going to that place and getting shit.
So what'd you get today?
I don't even know, but my god, it was the worst drink I have ever gotten. Out of every single bad drink I've been given there, oh my god, this one was disgusting. I finished it. I finished every single drink because I know that it's my fault.
The employee poured their heart and soul into it.
Oh, they spent so long on that drink trying to just make the worst thing in the world. And I am so appreciative of that effort, but my god, they made a shitty drink. And that was on purpose. So good on them. I respect the hell out of it, but my god, it sucked. See, it's funny, because if they make something that actually ends up being good, like, they think, like, oh, this might be, I hope this is gross, and then I drink it, and then it's like, that's not that bad. And then they get disappointed. Then I make the joke, like, huh, guess you're too good at your job, haha.
And they're like, one of these goddamn days, I'm gonna get this motherfucker, I'm gonna get this little piece of shit, I'm gonna make him gag, oh, I'm gonna make him sick, oh, man.
Oh, like, I always take a little sip, like, right at the place where they give you your drink. Just so because they're always, like, looking, just like, alright, how bad is it?
Course,
how bad's this one?
Like, especially if there's someone who really got into it, they're curious. They want to know what they made.
Yeah. They usually have a little bit extra in their, like, blender or whatever the hell they used. And I was like, you should take a little sip of that. And they're like, no.
I absolutely would. With the exception being, it could get iffy with Starbucks policy and how fucking on your back managers are. But other than that, I would.
I mean, the rest of it would be thrown out anyway. Like, they're just going to dump it and clean out the stuff.
Yeah, that's where the managers come in. It really depends on how much of a hard ass they are.
They just pour it into a little Dixie cup and, like, who gives a shit?
I mean, that's what I did when I was a barista, especially when it came to extra espresso shots. There was one day where I drank like 12 espresso shots.
Jesus Christ.
In like a 5-6 hour shift.
How quickly was your heart beating?
I could feel time. But yeah, because like a large drink required 3 espresso shots, but our machine could make 2 at a time. So there was always one extra that I was supposed to toss down the sink, and I was like, I like espresso. So I tossed it in a Dixie cup and drank it up. Plus, they didn't give me free coffee, so that was how I rectified that. Make me work at a coffee shop and not let me drink coffee for free. Probably a good financial decision.
Yeah, I'm here for that. Hey, Alex, how about we get back to our regularly scheduled programming?
Yeah, let's do it.
We've talked about Nickelodeon on this podcast before. Some of my favorite content that was on Nickelodeon were the shows made by a guy named Dan Schneider.
That piece of shit. That is
that ass.
That's not a fun,
that
ironic joke.
Asshole.
He's a piece of shit.
Yeah, he's a groomer.
Yeah, he's a creepoid. But
he's obsessed with feet. He's a foot guy.
Depressingly, a lot of my favorite childhood shows do come from him. Yeah, I mean, you got Drake and Josh, you got iCarly, you got other ones.
I knew you were gonna say other ones.
It's because we're such good friends, Blaine, until I fucking scream at you for disagreeing with me here. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna be mad.
I mean, yeah, you're missing Zoe 101. He made the Amanda Show. He made Kenan and Kel. He made all that. Come on.
Oh my god, I didn't even know he made Kenan and Kel. I never watched Kenan and Kel, but I always meant to get around to it. Amanda's show is pretty good. I watched a good bit of Zoe 101. Fuck, I wish this dude wasn't a creep. Alright, so where were we going with this? Dan Schneider shows.
Yeah, what's your favorite out of the Dan Schneider shows?
Oh, gotta be iCarly. For Spencer alone.
Jerry Trainer is pretty
Jerry
great,
fucking Trainer. He had an amazing role as Crazy Steve and Drake and Josh too, but he wasn't in every episode like he was in iCarly, so that's, I think, why iCarly takes the cake. What a fucking fantastic actor. I fucking love Jerry Trainer.
Oh, he's a fantastic human. I am going to disagree with you. My favorite out of Dan Schneider's shows is easily Drake and Josh. It's not even a question for me.
Drake and Josh is okay. It's pretty okay, but it's no iCarly. I mean, it doesn't have Spencer in it. He doesn't. Shit's not lighting on fire for no fucking reason. He's not fucking.
There's some shit that's on fire in that show.
There probably is, actually. That makes sense.
I mean, god damn it, why do so many people have to suck? Because, like, Drake and Josh is obviously the better show between the two, but god damn it, Drake Bell, why do you have to suck?
Oh, Josh Peck's pretty cool, I think.
Josh Peck is very cool, I hope. I haven't heard much about Josh Peck recently, so I think that's a good thing. But god damn it, Drake Bell, what the fuck? Drake Bell, fucking Dan Schneider, assholes, terrible people. God damn it.
Yeah, see, in iCarly, Drake Bell's not even in it, so that's only one shitty person. As far as I know, I don't know who else in that might have been shitty.
There was a, like, behind the scenes, like, extra little clip where Drake Bell, like, walks onto the iCarly set and talks to Miranda Cosgrove. Is like, hey, Megan, where's Josh?
That's kind of funny.
There's a funny little...
That's kind of good.
Like, there's so many more, like, to me, like, just iconic moments in Drake and Josh than iCarly.
Gibby? There's no Gibby in Drake and Josh. Nor Gibby's little brother. I forget if those two were brothers in real life, but if not, what a fucking perfect casting.
See, the thing I didn't like in the early seasons of iCarly when Gibby was, you know, a child and he had to take his shirt off every episode.
Yeah, and he was like 12 or something.
Yeah, that wasn't great. God damn it, Dan Schneider.
No, Gibby really...
You're so weird.
In the later seasons, Gibby became a much more fleshed out and interesting character. Still
Yeah,
weird,
really
but in an interesting and unique way, not just, oh, I'm going to take my shirt off.
Noah Monk really played Gibby fantastically.
What a fucking pro.
And oh my god, have you seen Noah Monk, like, recently? He makes YouTube videos. Holy shit, they're acid trips. He makes the weirdest shit, and I love it. Alex, you would love the shit he did.
I gotta fucking watch it. I love that guy. I mean, just because he was Gibby. That facial recognition is enough for me, baby.
Like, so many more memes come from Drake and Josh than iCarly. Like, I feel like Drake and Josh has the one meme where Spencer is going up the elevator with the ostrich, and Carly's like, what you got there? And Spencer's like, a smoothie.
Yeah.
But Drake and Josh has, like, the treehouse scene and other ones that I don't remember.
I can already name a second one from iCarly, which was her looking at the computer and, like, having her hand up like, what?
Wait. You mean interesting? You mean that one?
Yes, that's the one. And they recreated it in the reboot.
Of course they had to recreate it in the reboot.
Oh, I need to watch the rest of that reboot. I need to get Paramount Plus. I don't know how good it is.
Don't spend your money on Paramount Plus.
I mean, yeah, Blaine, but I can't tell people I'm just gonna pirate it.
Hey, everyone, our audience, everyone, pirate it. Make sure you use a VPN. Don't let them arrest you.
Legally,
just pirate it.
This was a joke.
But it's really not.
But legally it is. In every other sense of the way, we're totally serious. Haha, funny. Legally, this was just a joke. We're a comedy podcast. We make jokes. We do not advocate for anything illegal. We were just making jokes. but pirate the shit out of it, baby.
But yeah, honorable mentions for Dan Schneider's shows. Zoe 101 was great. I watched it a lot. Imagine, like, I see people, like, I've seen, like, polls online of, like, what Nickelodeon, like, high school would you want to go to if you had the choice? And I see people picking Victorious's school, and I'm like, dude, no.
I never watched Victorious. I didn't really...
I watched, like, the first season, and
most I saw of Victorious was
fine.
the crossover episode they had with iCarly.
I barely watched that. Like, I watched a little bit of it. It's fine, but it's not great. But, like, I saw, like, that poll, most people were picking Victoria's school. Some were even picking, like, iCarly and Drake and Josh's school. I don't get it in any way, shape, or form. You're gonna pick PCA for the school you want to go to.
First off,
are you kidding me? It is not even a question
iCarly and Drake
of
and
what
Josh,
school you want to go to.
They just went to regular-ass schools. Like, just a normal little school.
I mean, at least Victoria's had a gimmick about their school. Like, it's just, like, performing arts shit. It's not, like, math. But my god, if you're gonna pick any of these schools to go to, you're gonna pick Zoe 101 and you're not even gonna think about it. Because my god, they're on a campus. It's high school. You're on a campus. You're going to all these different classes. You're 30 feet away from the beach. You are in Malibu. What the fuck are you thinking? Going to any other school than Pacific Coast Academy.
See, that's why. It's because it's Florida.
That's not Florida. That's California.
Is Malibu California?
Malibu is in California.
Shit.
It's like,
I always thought it was Florida.
It's like less than 45 minutes away from LA.
Okay.
And like Victorious is in LA too, but you're so much closer to the beach. It's Malibu.
Yeah, baby. That's fucking sick.
Malibu is bougie as shit. Anyone that picks not Pacific Coast Academy is a dipshit.
I like how you're telling everyone what their opinion is, but the problem is I don't disagree. So
it's the right opinion.
I mean, yeah, it is the thing. And if you're listening and that's not your opinion, reconsider, because you're very clearly wrong.
Other honorable mentions, The Amanda Show was incredible. My god, Amanda Show was great. Such great clips as Judge Trudy, where she brings in the dancing lobsters.
Oh, hell yeah.
And there was the one bit where she would always be like, Amanda would be dressed up in a movie theater and be gross and weird to like a stranger, except it's not a stranger, obviously. And she would just basically, she basically harasses that stranger until he leaves to have like her friend come.
And there was the Amanda Please girl.
Amanda Please. And oh my god, Drake and Josh were in the Amanda Show doing their Tony Pajamas bit. Oh, it was great. Loved it.
All right, well,
and Kenan and Kel is fantastic as well.
The only thing I know about Kenan and Kel is that one of them really likes orange soda.
Who likes orange soda?
Is it Kel?
It's Kel. Kel
Fuck
loves
yes,
orange
I had
soda.
a 50-50 shot. I need to watch that show.
1996 to 2000. It's great. All that's fantastic too.
All right.
Lori Beth Denberg is the best. I was just looking through all of Dan Schneider's stuff. Like, I have his, like, programs that he made just up on my computer, just looking through all of them. Some of these I've never even heard of. What the fuck is Game Shakers?
What the fuck? That sounds dumb as hell.
And then there's Henry Danger, which I don't know about. There's Danger Force.
He really likes danger, huh?
The Adventures of Kid Danger?
Oh
what
my
the
god.
Fuck? What is any of this? Yeah, I don't know what... Ooh, there's an IMDb rating for The Adventures of Kid Danger, and it's 2.4 out of 10. Yikes. So it's not... Ooh, and Danger Force has a rating of 3.8 out of 10. So, not great. Henry Danger, that IMDb rating is 5.9. So, his later stuff, these are all, like, post-2010.
Okay, I see.
And, yikes! Game Shakers is 4.3 out of 10. Man, Dan Schneider really fell off after it being exposed that he likes feet of children.
Yeah, I can see how that would happen.
Do you remember it was during Zoe 1 or it was during iCarly, and one of the things that Dan Schneider like had kids do, write messages on your feet and send it into him,
Yeah.
and maybe they'll put it on the show.
Yeah, not great.
Dan Schneider's a creepy bastard. God damn it. I hate Dan Schneider, but god damn it, he made some good shows. Fuck you, Dan Schneider.
What a
Fuck
shit.
you, Drake Bell.
What a couple of
It sucks that my pick has 2 dirtbags, and yours just has 1 dirtbag.
As far as I know.
As far as we know. Yeah, I think I'm kind of out of stuff to talk about at this point, I'll be honest.
Alrighty.
I'm running out of, ideas.
Running out of juice for this week, but that just means we gotta drink up some juice for next week. We're gonna be all juiced up next week. We're gonna have some great new stuff to throw at you. Jesus Christ, what the hell am I trying to sell? This is a weird-ass pitch.
We're gonna milk it. We're gonna get milked with content.
I love the milking. That's my favorite
I love a good
part.
I love a good milking.
Alright, so you can follow us on Twitter at Paltry Squabbles. Please send us an email at paltrysquabbles@gmail.com. Hey, if you're sitting at home listening to our podcast and not doing much not doing much else, check out our YouTube channel. See, all
Alex,
the talking.
what the fuck? It's the Mountain Dank.
It's probably the Mountain Dew. I did drink
it's throwing you off your rhythm.
a 24-ounce can of this shit over this recording.
Is that the size for White Claws?
No. Well, maybe a super big one. White Claws from the case are 12-ounce.
Oh, yeah, that's a 12-ounce, baby.
But
Jesus, 24 ounces for that?
Yeah. But YouTube is a great place to listen to the podcast. We upload every episode, and sometimes when there are more visual things we're talking about, I'll tweet out a picture, but I'll also put a cut of it in the YouTube video so that you can see it as we're talking about it. That being said, if you're not in a place to watch YouTube while you're listening, that's absolutely fine. You can still get the whole experience. You can follow us anywhere. Spotify, Apple, Stitcher, iHeartRadio. TuneIn is one that we're on that I don't remember. Google.
Does Pandora actually have our shit?
Oh yeah, Pandora. We're on Pandora now, baby.
Is it all of our episodes, or is it
No,
still
it's all
just
of
the
them.
pilot? Or does it take 4 weeks to do every episode?
No, it's got everything, and it was 6 weeks. It was the whole 6 weeks.
My God.
But
Pandora sucks.
We're everywhere.
We love you, Pandora. Don't take us off.
We're in a bunch of places that I don't even know about because so many of them pull straight from Apple. Point is, if you listen to podcasts, we exist in a convenient place to listen. So do.
I know where you got that from.
Thank you. I hope you did.
Hello, fellow American.
Always Sunny, for anyone who's wondering. We talk about them a lot on this show, actually.
It's a great show. I love it.
Alright, but I think with that, you'll always have us.
I love you.
Yeah, I'm how far down? Pretty far down. I'm probably about 7/8 done with this Mountain Dew. It's they're 24 ounces. And I got 2 of the 3 flavors because watermelon sounded nasty. I got regular and black cherry.
Why not Baja Blast?
They didn't have that one. Yeah. I wasn't even looking for it, dude. I was walking towards the frozen food. I was going to buy me some chicken nuggies. And I just fucking, I'm walking past, I'm like, oh, a shelf with some new Mountain Dew product. New Mountain Dew product. It's here! I found it!
I still haven't seen it. I mean, I didn't go to the liquor section when I went to the store today. But I could have. But I didn't want to be a dirtbag.
And buy hard.
Because let's be honest, anyone that buys that and isn't doing it for irony's sake,
yeah,
they're a dirtbag.
Oh, 100%. I bought 8 of them.
Excuse me?